Morning guys. This is day one, well day 4, but it's day 1 of my trek across this part of the coast to coast, which is the Yorkshire Dales. You could probably hear the M6 there at the side of me. I've just left Shap this morning. Great place. I stayed at the King's Arms, so if anybody's looking at this with regard to doing this, the King's Arms is a great place to stop. I didn't really need to stop at the King's Arms, but it was late when I got there, and I did need to recharge my stuff up. I was going to do it in Kirby Stephen, but I thought, oh, and I got such a great deal at the King's Arms. I mean, the food's brilliant, really big breakfast, really good stop, really good. Can't recommend it enough. So today, just a quick update. Like I say, I'm practically in the Dales now. The 3 videos I'm doing, this will be the second one. This was going to take me from here to pretty much to Richmond, which is about a mile before the A1. Where do I go here? Oh dear. I am looking at staying in Richmond for the night. Now whether I do or not, that's a completely different thing. It depends how I feel. I've probably got enough supply. Well, I've got enough supplies to get me to Richmond on me. And then from Richmond, obviously, I'm getting all tangled up. Oh. Come on, Alan. So yeah, we get off. Sorry about that. I'm good at planning stuff out. So anyway, yeah, so from Richmond, like I say, I was going to have a day off there, a night should I say, spend the night. I don't really need to, but I've never been and it's supposed to be really nice. So, that's the update. Hopefully, the rain's going to stay away. So I shall catch you all in a little bit. Hello, I'm back. I forgot to mention, I've literally just met 2 more Americans, two ladies, 2 Californians. And of course, as you do with me, we stopped and had a good chat. They're over here and they're loving every minute of it, they really are. They're taking 16 days, they've got a 16-day itinerary. So yeah, we all took photos of each other. Nice people. So yeah, that's the update. Sorry, I should have mentioned that earlier. Catch you in a bit. Well, what do you think they are? They're all over around here. They remind me of little miniature hoodoos, you know, the ones that you get over in Utah. They're not man-made, well, I don't think they're man-made. But anyway, that's the Yorkshire Dales. Look guys, that's where I'm heading. Glorious. Well, there's a load more here. This is about, I don't know, 50 yards further on. They've got to be... Oh, I'm going to have to research this when I get home. I am now curious as heck. They just remind me little miniature hoodoos, look. That's got to be water and wind erosion, surely. Brilliant. Now, I don't know if you can make these out, these little flowers. But I first came across these last weekend. I was up Scotland on a family holiday with Ben Nevis. And there were loads of these in a meadow, you know, down near Steel Waterfall. Loads of them. And I had no idea what they were, so I took a photo, went and did a bit of research. They're called Devil's Bit Scabious. Now remember, they've got a common name, I don't know, it's a bit of a mouthful, isn't it? And there's quite a few around here, look. Yeah, Devil's Bit Scabious. Bay 108 miles. According to that I've done 82. I'm in Kirby Stephen. I've just had a big plate of fish and chips and peas and 2 Diet Cokes. And I'm really contemplating staying here tonight. I can get a room for 80 quid in a pub. But I don't really want to. I want to get out and... But it's been really windy today. And it's probably going to be really windy tonight, so I'll see. Well, good morning for the second time. Fed up. I'm about a mile from Keld, so I've done about 7 or 8 miles today. Now you saw where I stopped last night. I stopped on top of that hill, it's called 9, I forget, 9 something or other. And I stayed up there hoping for a sunrise. Well, not only did I not get a sunrise, it was pretty much windy all night, with like a really thin mist, so my tent was wet through outside. Well, the last thing I did last night, I tried to get a time-lapse video with the sunset. So I packed all my stuff away because it was really windy, it was getting cold. So I packed everything down, put my tent up, go out this morning, and I've come 7 miles and it was been really foggy and really misty. But there were some really good views. But my camera, my GoPro, my Filmic Pro app, it was still set to time lapse. So I've got 8 videos here that's not recorded at all. So I've got 8 still shots. A couple of me talking, so I'm really bummed out. Because the first video I did, everything that you saw last night, sort of the last video, it were all shrouded in fog and mist. Really cool. I mean, I was up at 5:30. God, I'm pissed. But it's not the first time I've done it either. This is more annoying. I'm shit at holding a camera, aren't I? I've done my Arizona thing here. Right, there we go. Yeah, that's better. So, I'm about a mile and a half outside of Keld, and I'm going to stop there. Even if there's not, because there might be a coffee shop, there might not be. I don't know. It's only a small village, so I'm going to stop there just to get my map out. And I'm trying to get to Richmond tonight. Now, from this morning, from when I set off, it's about 28 mile. I did 24 mile yesterday. So, yeah, today's going to be about 28. I've already done about, I don't know, 4, 7, I'm already it's about mile 7. So, I think when I get to Keld, I'll know for definite because I've checked my maps, but I'm thinking from Keld, Richmond's about 20 mile. So I'm going to push on from there and try and get to Richmond tonight. So, when I get to Keld, I'll let you know what I'm doing. But I'm really bummed off with that. Fucking useless, aren't I? Okay, so I've just arrived at Dent. There's my breakfast burger and a cup of coffee. Love that it's only a little bit somebody's house, I think. It's just beside of somebody's house. Look, lovely. Yeah. I've just sat and worked it out. I've got 22 mile to get to Richmond. But that's going to be a long day because I've got to get up and over the high route. I could go the low route, which is through Swaledale, following the river, but the initial, if the weather changes, I might take the low route. I'll see, I don't know yet, but as it stands now, I'm going to be taking the high route. Down there it is then. Well, back again. I've just left Keld. I've had a really nice big breakfast sandwich, breakfast bun and a cup of coffee. Nice fella there named Quinn. We had a bit of a chat. He's going to Canada soon for a month and he's going touring, and he's going to stop off in Vancouver. So we had a good chat because I've been to Vancouver. Told him what to expect, but my experience of it all. And I've just got into Keld. I'm just following the River Swale, which is down there. You might be able to hear it just down there. So I've managed to get a signal, and I've decided to take the low route into I think it's called Reeth, the next village. Ruth. So mainly because now it's going to be a bit claggy up there. It's going to be windy, which is not a big deal, but it's going to be claggy as well, foggy, misty. So I'm going to go up and over that, and I'm not going to get any views at all. So I thought, well, what I'll do, basically the trail now follows the River Swale all the way into Reeth. So I thought, yeah, that'd be make better sense for making a video. At least you can see, you know, the Swaledale rather than fog and mist. So yeah, 22 miles I've got to get to Richmond. I think Reeth's 11 and a half, something like that. 11. So my next stop is going to be 11 mile. So yeah, I'll probably talk to you then. It's the River Swale. I'm just crossing it now. I'll be following this for quite some way. Just oh, there's a waterfall through there. Look, I wonder if I can pick that up. See if I can pick that up. There we have it. Yeah, I think I've made the right decision doing the lower route. There's going to be more of this. Nice. That's where I would have been if I'd have taken the high route, right up on those hills. What can you see in the fog and all the mist and the clag? It's been pretty much raining constantly now for the last hour and a half. It's not heavy, it's spitting, but even so, it's making video recording a little bit of a chew because there's not really much to look at. Everything's all cloudy and grey and blanketed in fog. But I'm glad I took this lower route. That's something. Anyway, I'm nearly in Gunnison, maybe a mile or so, and I'm going to have a mess about. My shoes are hurting me a little bit. I've got a few stones in my shoe. That's Gunnison down there. where I've just left. Bit of a climb that. I've got all my gear because it started to rain quite heavily just before I got to Gunnison, so I've got all my wet gear on. So of course it stopped bloody raining, but I've come up here and it's I'm sweating like out. Right, so that's where I'm going, through there, look, and then I'm following that track. Ah dear. At last. That down there is Richmond. I'm maybe 20 minutes away, I don't know. It's not that far, is it? I'm going to get some accommodation and I'm going to be staying there tonight. And this will be my last video for the Yorkshire Dales. It's been, it's been a long day today. I've done, well, when I get to Richmond I would have done 28.5 miles in about 12.5 hours. So I'll give it a good go. Tomorrow I shall be starting my third video, which will be the North York Moors, which you can probably see in the distance. Let me just zoom in. They're the North Yorkshire, the North York Moors, look, right in the distance. That's what I'm heading for tomorrow. So all I want to do now is get down there, give my feet a massage and get some hot food and a nice warm shower. So unless anything changes, I shall see you tomorrow.